going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time, yes, I am bringing back my boy, or girl, Rampart Blaster. Rampart Blaster is a really cool fusion monster that as soon as the Invoked boys came into the game, I was like, oh, Cocytus can attack from defense position. I want to run that in a Rampart Blaster deck. And this is that deck that I talked about. So basically, Rampart Blaster has the ability that if it's in defense position, it can attack your opponent directly by dealing half of its attack points as damage, which is pretty cool. So it has a standard 2000, so every time it hits, it deals 1000. Now, if we can make this thing very large, then it could be pretty crazy. So yeah, and then of course with Cocytus, who pretty much does the same thing except not attacking directly but attacking their monsters, we can have a pretty formidable field. So we are running 2 copies of Alistair the Invoker. I would be running 3, but I just don't have them. I'm running a 21 card deck, and I'm running a whole bunch of monsters with balance, by the way. So the thing is, you need to run 6 of each of these spells and traps and whatever and monsters so you can trigger balance. I'm running more monsters so I can start with more monsters in my opening hand, hence why I'm running a 21 card deck, because I need to max out on monsters, kind of. So having an Alistair is better than having, like, I don't know, for example, starting with a powerful Rebirth. So that's why I'm maxing out on my monsters. Now, Alistair's awesome. He's kind of one of the main engines for this deck, but if you don't draw into him, the deck can still kind of do its thing, because you also rely on your Elemental Hero Clayman by fusing with some of these fusion substitute monsters like Hexial Fusion and King of the Swamp. Now, I don't have many King of the Swamps. I only have 1, but I think it's fine because in this deck, Hexial Fusion really shines, because you can use this thing to fuse from the field 2 copies of Flip-Flop Frog, because it is probably one of the best water monsters that you could be running, because it doesn't target, it bounces your opponent's monsters back to the hand, and it also gets over your opponent's Cocytus, so rip your opponent's monsters. So this is the only thing this deck might actually fear today. So there's that, and we also run 1 copy of Invocation. As for the spells, at least, we got one Invocation, 1 copy of Miracle Fusion, and 1 Polymerization. Those are the fusion cards we're running. It's a little bit messy, but trust me, it works. Polymerization is so you can fuse potentially 2 monsters in 1 turn. If you do get your Alistair searches your Invocation, and then you can pull off a Poly, fuse with their monsters, and then fuse with your Invocation from the grave to get 2 potential big 3000 attack beaters, which I've done on many occasions when I was testing this deck last night on my Discord. So yeah. Shout out to all you guys who I was testing this deck against, by the way. And then we're also running cards like Concentrating Current. We got Concurrent over here, and Power of the Guardians to make our monsters extra thick when they attack, and it can just get us some free wins. Speaking of free wins, we're also running 2 copies of Spike Shield, so that could also be really funny, because Spike Shield, they basically have to attack over Cocytus to even kill it, and then when you run your Spike Shield, they really don't expect it, because that's like one of the only ways they can actually get over this. So it's kind of funny, and same with Rampart Blaster usually. I mean, they can pop it. That's why I'm like, I'll save the Spike Shields for when we can Cocytus. But yeah, we also run 2 copies of Mirror Wall, 1 copy of Powerful Rebirth, and 1 copy of Canadia. This deck looks like a mess, but trust me, it's actually really funny. And if only I recorded the games last night where I dealt like 10,000 damage to somebody. It was pretty fun. But whatever, that's pretty much the deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked, and let's see how we do today. All right, first up we got YuGiOh over here. So I'm using Mai, like yesterday, I used a weird deck with Mai as well. So it should be interesting. But I literally just altered this deck in like 10 minutes, kind of. So I updated it with the newest support, and I think it's pretty hype. Alright, so we already have these 2, which is but he straight up passed. I mean, that's a good sign for me, I guess. Alright, so what we can do right now is we can straight up fuse into Cocytus. We'll have our Spike Shield, which is really funny, and let's see if they actually fall for it. Also, I think we literally already have lethal because we have Concentrating Current. So you know what? Let's actually go for this lethal right now. So I'm gonna summon Alistair, because you want to banish him, even though he doesn't get a search, because I already drew my Invocation. So we're gonna go for our cocky boy, Cocytus right now. So bam. Get those guys there. in defense position, of course. Now we have this guy out here. I don't think they're gonna survive past this turn, to be honest. I think this is a straight up OTK, just because of the fact that I have that that concurrent in my hand. So let's see what you got, my dude. My PC's freezing. There we go. All right. So now let's go ahead and swing. All right, this is gonna be lethal. So and damage step. I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, look at this concurrent real quick, my dude. This is already lethal, to be honest. This is already lethal, so this is just me flexing at this point. Alistair, let's get this game. Boom. 5,700, one-hit wonder. I don't know what he was playing, but he did not play a single thing. No extra deck, by the way. Let's actually look at his deck, because I'm very curious whenever they don't play anything. Okay, and this was his hand, or his deck, I mean. It looks like he was definitely going for a turn 2 OTK thing with Cyber Angels, but hey man, sometimes you don't survive past turn 1, especially when you go up against my deck. So very, very interesting. He literally was coming at me with, like, as strong as he could with Cyber Angels, so he was passing because he was trying to OTK. I gotcha. At least we know he's not trying to, like, farm in ranked for some reason, but whatever, next game. Alright, next up we got Crowler. Alright, Crowler, let's see what you got. Maybe some Ancient Gear shenanigans. I always assume Crowlers are playing Ancient Gear, but they could also be playing literally any beatdown deck. So, we got balance right now, so our deck is fairly incognito. But let's see. We cannot fuse into any hero stuff right now, that's fine. We can literally fuse Cocytus, that's pretty okay. I think that's an okay start play, to be honest. That's a pretty good way to start. Let's go for the Invoked boy. Alright. Alistair, gimme, gimme. And now, I think I'm just going to straight up pull off this fusion. Putting King of the Swamp in the... I could have also just gotten a free fusion searched, to be honest, but... I could have also just added a free poly, but I don't need it. I really don't need it. I have my Miracle Fusion. And also the Alistair, as long as I have him, I can just fuse forever, so it's kind of fine. So now, let's set the Mirror Wall, and I am good. So, even if I didn't have Alistair, I do have a way to protect my my Cocytus right now, so that's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right there. Even though I probably should have added Poly. Probably should have just thinned out my deck a little tad bit. Keeper, so this is a straight up Buster Blade, or not Buster Blader, dude, Neo's Fusion deck, dude. What am I thinking? Maybe it's a Freudian slip because I feel like Buster Blader can actually probably shut down this deck. That's like the one thing that I feel might stop Cocytus. So maybe if this deck becomes like, or not this deck, but Cocytus becomes a huge issue, which I feel like it is, maybe Buster Blader is the way to go. Maybe everybody should retire, like bring back their Buster Blader decks from retirement. But is that the best you got, my dude? It's not enough damage to kill my boy. That's literally barely a clash. All right, well that's cool. I guess that's all he had. Also, he does have Bacon in the grave, so he can stop one attack. 80 changer to switch my boy to attack position? Or what? You can't. Yeah, you can't target me. I forgot about that. He literally cannot target me. And he quit! I'm telling you guys, this Cocytus is so annoying that it makes people just straight up rage quit. Fair enough. Alright, Scud is our last opponent, probably. Alright, Scud, let's see what you got. I actually have lost track of how long this video is, because I did have a duel that was like really, really long. It was like a 15-minute duel, which I unfortunately feel like I need to cut. Like, it was too long, it was too grindy. Maybe it'll be its own video. I don't know. I also don't even feel like doing that. But, oh crap, I drew the invocation. I mean, yeah, we don't have any fusion substitutes, so that's not gonna help. So, what we got right now is basically, I kind of want to just flip-flop. Even though, remember, having this hero guy in the field or in the grave is not bad. We also have a powerful rebirth. You know what? Just because I have powerful rebirth, I'm going to go for flip-flop. I'm going to set this. And I'm also going to set anything weird, anything weird. Nah, I think I'm good. Meaning that powerful rebirth is probably going to get banished. Because you guys have no idea how often they just banish my back row. Like, turn 1, they just, like, or technically turn 3 or turn 2. On their turn, they just instantly wreck my back row. I'm just like, oh, I needed that spike shield. I'm kind of hoping he pulls off a fusion, a synchro, anything interesting. Oh, probably a synchro right now. Ooh, yeah, it's a synchro. meaning my flip-flop frog is definitely going to get an effect, which is very, very nice. Also, the fact that I can Powerful Rebirth, revive it, and do the thing. Actually, that guy cannot be targeted, but it doesn't matter because I do not target, so that's fine. Psychic Wielder to the hand, by the way. Very, very cool. Archfiend battle boy right now, dude. Floppy, do your thing, my dude. Let's bounce this guy back. No targeting, by the way. He left the field, but I don't think he was destroyed or anything, so yeah, he doesn't get his thing. I could have also just revived right there, but that's fine. Alright, I wanted to kind of wait and see what I draw, but unfortunately the card I drew is not the best. But basically what I have right now is if I use my Powerful Rebirth, I can revive my flip-flop, I can put it face down. That's about all I really have. So I'm going to set my Clayman. I think I'm good for now. I'll save this for when I can use it maybe more aggressively and they have another fusion, synchro, probably synchro. So I'm going to end. I'm good. I am expecting straight up another synchro. Because it appears that they have a synchro deck. So this is probably Sangan, by the way. So that's why I'm just like, eh. Oh, it was Serene Psychic Witch. I was literally expecting Sangan. Again, because that's kind of the thing you do. But I forgot, Serene Psychic Witch is another monster that's really, really good to set. But, oh no, you're going to attack my monster? How dare you? He's huge! How dare you hurt yourself like that, my dude? Alright, so, what a joke indeed. Alright, so, draw. There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, it looks like it's time to get our game on, finally. We have a Powerful Rebirth that I'm not going to use. I don't need it yet. What I'm going to do is actually summon my Hex Shield. Look at that boy, dude. I also have this, and I can fuse into the big rock guy. I don't want that play, though. I really don't. What I want to do... Actually, no, I forgot. Hex Shield can't fuse into the rock guy, into the hero. He can only be fusion summoned. Never mind, never mind. I danked out. I danked out on that one. That was a big oof right there. That was a big oof on my part. I completely forgot. But I will just use this and power up my boy, make him really, really large. So that's fine. A Tretch before I can destroy. Oh no. Well, to be fair, that would have destroyed Rampart either way. So that's also fine. But let's see what else we got. That was a pretty good move. That kind of sucked. But I can do it again, so I don't really care. Alright, dude. You really want to play these games? Let's go ahead and play these games. It doesn't matter. So let's fuse probably this guy. He's necessary, and this guy. I could have also fused his things, actually. I'm an idiot. But yeah, let's go ahead and fuse this guy. Bam, he's huge. And I guess a surprise victory is not bad. Yeah, a surprise victory is not bad. 3,000 to the face. Damage step, no need to worry about that. But hey, man, you weren't expecting this. Powerful Rebirth! Let's see, can my flop do it? Yeah, my flop can do it, but I'm going to hit him with the Clayman. Because lols indeed. Hey, Clayman, take this boy out. Oh yeah, that's game. That's a game for you, my dude. Alright, next up we got Seto Kaiba. Kaiba, let's see what you got for me, my dude. Alright, so I'm going second, which is really nice. Let's get an extra draw. Let's hope I don't start with Invocation, though. Kind of don't want to start with that, so... Oh crap, no spells. Alright, so the next draw is definitely going to be a spell. I think that's how balance works. So, because balance is weird. Balance was basically like... You have a higher chance of starting with even cards, but you can also just not start with even cards, which is stupid. It completely ruins the whole point of the skill, but whatever. So straight up Blue Eyes right now. Alright, cool. Blue Eyes is scary because they have Dragon Spirit of White, and I don't like him. Not in this deck, because he actually hits my back row, and that's stupid. By the way, we have only white... Or no, I saw the Blue Eyes instead of white. I only have water monsters in my hand, I mean... So that's annoying. Miracle Fusion, completely unnecessary right now. I really don't need that. I think I'm just going to go flip-flop. I can also just use him, which is not bad. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to thin out my deck. Thin out the deck. Add more things. I have 15 cards now in my deck. I'm going to set to this bad boy. And I will also set my Powerful Rebirth. I'll set this. And I think I'm good. Now, if he does go Dragon Spirit of White and tries to hit my Powerful Rebirth, I will chain it, get a free monster for absolutely no reason. That's why wouldn't I chain it? And this is just here for the meme. Now, he's attacking like a fool, and basically, hey, look at this floppy boy. Bouncing your monster right back to that hand, dude. Oh, get wrecked. So, Blue Eyes goes away pretty fast. I could use Powerful Rebirth, revive flip-flop, set it again, and just kind of pass until I get something good. But I'd rather save it No revival, no nothing. I'm gonna have to wait. Clayman. Alright, I actually can pull off a fusion right now. Do I have any protection for him, though? Kind of. Not the best fusion. Not the best protection, though. So, it's something, I guess. I mean, technically, what I can do is I can go Powerful Rebirth, revive my fusion material, and then fuse twice. I think that can be pretty spicy. You know what? Let's do that. Powerful Rebirth it is. Reviving our King of the Swamp. See, this is why I waited. Because I could have revived the frog, but I didn't want that. So what I can do right now is actually go Polymerization. Polymerization fusing into any of these boys. I could go into Magelenica because I think that's not a bad fusion. I don't want to go double Rampart. I think that's kind of too memey. It's too much meme. Not enough action, dude. So let's go ahead and summon this big boy right now. So, bam! Your Blue Eyes deck, he could also have a Tretch, which could be really, really annoying. So that is also a potential factor. So, Miracle Fusion! Pull off a Miracle Fusion right now. Let's fuse into the Rampart. So, bam. Let's get this guy out here. In defense, girl. It's a girl, by the way. Alright, so there you go. No pause, so that means I don't think that they have a Tretch. So that's a good sign. So, 1,000 to the face. No drowning. Oh, it's a Wall of D. I mean, that does shut down my big boy, kind of. So it's not lethal. That's pretty cool. Alright, it does a little bit of damage. Let's cut them down to half. Alright. Bam. You're half your life, or not half your life points, 1,600 life points is still pretty respectable. Also, the fact that our Mirror Wall can definitely protect us. I mean, if he summons Blue Eyes somehow, that can still kill Magelenica, which is fine. What I really want to protect is Rampart. So, Neos in a Blue Eyes deck? Alright, cool, man. Fantastic. That's another card you can splash in any deck, so that's pretty good. So let's see what he's got. He's got a Neos Fusion right now. He can probably just kill Magelenica. I could also use my Mirror Wall protecting the monster. That could be pretty good. And then we switch to defense, making him just not be able to kill anything, which could be really, really funny. But he can kill Rampart, which is super annoying. So, who you gonna hit, my dude? If he hits Rampart, yeah, I have to stop that. I just have to. I absolutely have to. So, now we have lethal. Congratulations, my dude. You danked out. Alright, and now I have a literal direct attack to win me the game. I can even pay. I will pay for this because why not? I will pay for that. So now I'm going to summon my Alistair, getting a free search. I think my opponent's going to quit right now. So is this a scoop phase yet, my dude? I have a fusion in the grave as well, so that's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and pull off that fusion. It's getting this Cocytus out here. So bam and bam. Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. So now we have like the ultimate field, which is pretty awesome. I have a 1,000 attack power up, so gimme. And yeah, I think it's GG for you, my dude. I think it's game over. So battle, I can attack with anybody, but I have to end it with the Rampart Blaster. I absolutely have to. Damage step because we're gonna meme on him, and GG, my dude. That's game. Alright, that's pretty much what the deck can do. I mean, sure, we didn't pull off any, we didn't even pull off any spike shield plays or anything, but yeah, you basically see what the deck does. Alright, whatever. Alright, and in conclusion, I feel like this video doesn't do this deck justice. I really feel like it does not do the deck justice. My opponents that I got in this video, a lot of them are really quick games and kind of like, I don't know, man. I feel like the deck can definitely do a lot more. It can be really, really annoying. I had to cut out some games where my opponents literally just rage quit. Like, I'm doing my stuff and my opponents just rage quit, and I'm just like, come on, dude, that doesn't make for a good video. That just makes me record for over an hour and just basically get like a few games where I just kind of beat down, which is not really what this deck is supposed to do. Like, it can beat down, but the main aspect of this game, this deck, I mean, is that this is a complete mind game deck. This is all about the mind games. You set up with Cocytus, you set up with your Rampart Blaster. They might destroy Rampart Blaster, which is fine, but they can't not get rid of Cocytus except by running it over. Now, you could have Alistair in your hand, you could have Spike Shield, you could have literally anything to make it just huge. You could have a powerful power the Guardians on it, and they will never touch it, which is super funny. So yeah, I think this deck is super fun. I have a lot of fun with these kind of decks because they're kind of degenerate. That's pretty much the deck. Let me know what you guys think of the deck and how you guys would probably upgrade it, or what you would run to make it run better. But whatever, that's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.